Early on in Sefer Shemot, the Pasuk says, Vayigdal Moshe, Moshe grew up, Vayetze Elehav, he went out to his brothers, Vayar Besivlotam. He joined them in their burdens, in their pain. One of the great Hasidic Rebbes explains that the words Vayetze Elehav Vayar Besivlotam, he went out to his brothers and he joined them in their pain. It's an explanation, it's a definition for the word Vayigdal. What does it mean, Vayigdal Moshe? What does it mean that Moshe grew up? What is the Torah definition of growing up, of adulthood, of coming of age? Vayetze Elehav Vayar Besivlotam. When you go out to your brothers, and you see and you join them in their pain, this is Vayigdal. This is the definition of adulthood, of maturity. The rabbis explain that the earliest stories we have of Moshe Rabbenu is all about him getting involved. There was an Egyptian taskmaster beating another Jew. He was beating him so badly, he was going to kill him. Moshe Rabbenu got involved. There were two Jews. They were arguing with each other. They were about to come to blows. Moshe Rabbenu got involved. Moshe Rabbenu ran away to Midian. He was a wanted man. He was a fugitive. And yet, when he saw the shepherds stealing the water that the daughters of Yitro had drawn, he got involved. Moshe Rabbenu did not know how to remain on the sidelines. Moshe Rabbenu, he was the one who convinced Paro. He was the one who influenced Paro that Am Yisrael, they need a day of rest. They need a Shabbat. Moshe Rabbenu was not a bystander. He was an influencer. The term influencer has become very popular in the last 5 to 10 years. You don't need Facebook. You don't need Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube to be an influencer. You don't need hundreds of thousands of followers on social media to be an influencer. You need to feel the pain. You need to feel the burden of another person, so much so that it pushes you, it causes you to get involved. This trait was already present in the home Moshe Rabbenu grew up in. His mother Yocheved and his sister Miriam, they were the Jewish midwives. They were the ones to assist the Jewish women, the Jewish mothers, when they would give birth. Paro had decreed on the Jewish midwives. He had ordered Yocheved and Miriam, Shifra and Puah to kill all the newborn male infants on the birthing stool. The Pasuk says, Velo asu kasher diber alehen melech Mitzrayim. They disobeyed Paro. They disregarded a direct order, Vatehayena et hayeladim. And they caused these children, these babies to live. It wasn't enough for them to just disobey Paro. It wasn't enough for them to just disregard Paro, to not kill, to not murder these children. But the Pasuk testifies, Vatehayena. They influenced the entire birthing process to ensure that these children, these babies, would survive and live. A Jew is not allowed to remain neutral when there's an injustice, when there's a wrongdoing, when somebody else is in pain. In the U.S. House of Representatives, in Congress, there's 3 ways you can vote. You can vote yes, you can vote no, and you can vote present. What does it mean to vote present? I am present at the proceedings, but I don't want to get involved. I don't want to influence the outcome. When there's an injustice, when there's a wrongdoing, a Jew is not allowed to vote present. A Jew is not allowed to not get involved. The very definition of adulthood, the very definition of maturity, of Vayigdal Moshe, is Vayetze Elehav. to go out to your brothers, to go out to the people, vayar besivlotam, to see and to join them in their pain, in their burdens. This was the trait of our greatest leader, Moshe Rabbenu, and this was the trait of the home he grew up in. Vayigdal Moshe, vayetze elehav, he went out to his brothers, vayar besivlotam, and he joined them in their burdens, in their pain.